Hello folks, I'm OdinSpack33 and I reckon this be part 40 of Let's Play Tales of the Abyss. We were in the Ortion Cavern, looking for Dist, or looking for like any of his like research data. We're gonna fight a new enemy here. This is a Rewiggle. It's a pitiful excuse for a fight, and it's time to show off some epic Asch overlimit skill.
We should stay back. Annihilation! Rending saber! How pathetic.
Yeah, how pathetic. That was awesome! I used the wrong move. I reckon these guys up pretty good. Ah, he's dead. Over dramatic. I mixed up my arts a little bit. I took my spells off because I'm not doing any damage, so there's no real point. I know Asch has victory quotes. I don't know if he has any group victory quotes. He might. I hope he does. Grass chamber. Oh, awesome. Who are we gonna give this to? We're gonna give this. Grass chambers will lower technical point use, as well as add steel qualities to some moves. It also has another effect. Oh, okay. You know what? We're gonna hold on to it. Actually, I know exactly what we're gonna hold on to it for. I could give it to Asch and show off the reason now, but I'm gonna wait till I have Luke. And here's some more Thunder Bats. Get out of my way! Stop chasing me. There we go. That was absolutely flawless. Did you see how cool that combo was? It was pretty sweet. Asch is a blast to use. I know he's pretty much the same as Luke, but I don't know, there's something about him. It's just really fun to use him. I don't know. I guess I forgot to mention this. Notice there's no skits in the bottom. Yeah, I saved you from watching 5 skits. But one thing I forgot to point out, I already knew this, just so you know, Laharl, that you can skip skits by pressing the start button once you're in them. But I feel like I don't want to just cut time just to see that. There's a weapon I can't use. I'm gonna fight this guy because it's a new enemy. This is Mirror Spirit. They have a lot of health. No, they really do, Annis. I don't kid you. They really have a lot of health. Oh, he's defenseless now. Sonic Thrust. Okay, he's probably got... Oh, he still has a lot of health left. And there's 2 of these guys, too. There we go. Energy Blast is still useful. Energy Blast will be useful all the way up until the end of the game. It's a nice, quick, fast spell. Does some good damage. I meant to cancel Jade from using that, but oh well. Man, I'm getting hurt here. You almost dead yet? You're almost dead. There we go. And it gets up a level. Now that's always great. Alright. Man, I'm hurting. There we go. Yeah, there's a healing save point in here that you saw. I just kind of want to get to it. Might be through this door, I'm not sure though. We'll find out in a second here. Because I really have no idea. Yeah, it's right up here. Oh, it's just a regular save point? Oh, that's even suckier. Oh, man. Oh, well. Well, there's a thing we can hit over here. It stopped above. Oh, we can't use Mew. Alright, we'll just kind of avoid some enemies then. I guess I could have shown him off. He was a new enemy. Oh, this is the end of the dungeon anyway, so...
What is this place?
A fomicry research facility. though it appears to have been abandoned for some time.
The calculation device is still running.
Impressive. I doubt Luke could have handled this.
This is research regarding the effective scale of fomicry.
They were trying to create replicas of large objects by increasing the data collection area.
Large objects? You mean like houses and stuff?
Oh, larger than that. Even back when I was involved, we theoretically could have replicated a small island.
That's huge!
What the hell? Impossible!
What's wrong?
Look at the maximum replica size Van's research shows.
30 million square kilometers? That's more than a tenth of Aldrint.
Even if they succeeded in making something that size, there'd be no place to put it.
They also have a list of previous replica data. The Malkuth military should have disposed of this.
Did Dist smuggle it out?
Most likely. It's data from the people of the destroyed island of Hod. There's no mistaking it. I was the one who had them take it at the time.
Don't tell me they're trying to resurrect a replica Hod.
I wonder. Let's take this data with us.
Hey, are these Cheagles? How can they eat if they're trapped in a place like this?
Someone must be taking care of them. These two are probably a replica and its original.
Yes, they both have a star-shaped mark in the same place.
I wonder if these little guys breathe fire like Mew. Whoa! I wonder if this one's the same. This one doesn't seem as energetic.
It must be the replica. It's common for them to have reduced abilities.
But Colonel, the identification plate says this weak one is the original.
I see. Replica data extraction can have a negative effect on the original in some cases.
Oh my. What sort of negative effect?
In the worst case, the original dies. Though with perfect isophones, a different effect occurs.
No way. So did making me mean that Asch is...
Natalia, Asch, there's no need to worry. Symptoms will always present themselves within 10 days for inorganic matter. It's even faster for living things. 7 years later, Asch is doing fine. There's no need to worry.
Thank goodness.
Oh, good. It's pretty sad when I've got Drek like you worrying about me. What, you want to start something? Enough! Shut up!
Replica stuff is complicated. You came up with this technology, right?
Yes. Though it's a part of my past I wish I could erase.
We've been here long enough. Let's go.
So all we learned was that the Commandant's trying to make a really big replica?
That's plenty. Let's go.
Go where?
I can do the rest alone. I'll take you back to your homeland.
Yay, wasn't that fun? So I'm going to off-screen once I get to the save point for a second. By off-screen I mean I'm gonna not show you me saving. So, let's fight this guy first. This is Rewibbit. Rebbit? We fought Ribbits already. This is a Rebbit. They're red. That's the joke. It's not very clever. There we go. You're done. Oh, I shouldn't have used that one. Let's use lightning blade here. You're not gonna see a whole lot of that, so I figure I'll show it off. Oh, one more move I haven't showed off is Slag Assault, actually. No matter what direction it is. believe it's this. There we go. It's pretty cool. See some lightning tiger blade. Probably one of my favorite arts. One of my favorite field of phonons. And this is dead. What the fudge? That was lame.
We won.
Yeah, we did win. We won! We're doing on time. We're actually not that far in, because I had to, like, I off-screen me getting here. We are going to heal up, though. Alright, guys, and I will see you in 1 second. Alright, so we just saved the game. Just so you know, this is some post-commentary now, or post-narration, whatever you want to call it. The footage you just saw was from when I recorded this game a while ago. Since, I've grinded a whole bunch, and learned a couple new moves. Asch learned Guardian Field, Jade learned Impaling Heaven, Natalia learned Resist, and Annis learned Shadow Tempest, I believe. So yeah, this footage you're seeing here is actually new footage now. The previous footage is like the last time I uploaded this. So it's been kind of a while since I've done this. So, but the reason I hadn't uploaded is because I said I was putting the game on hold. And what you're about to see here is why I put the game on hold. Although maybe not, because this actually goes considerably better than when I first attempted this. Anyway, here's a little cutscene. Really small. Here you go.
Be careful. There's something here.
What?
Oh my god, it's the Anticyclone polyp, which I guess is a mutant version of these smaller polyps we're seeing. I just scanned them just to see if you have any weaknesses, but look at his stats, they're pretty high. What you want to do in this fight here is you want to take care of these smaller polyps here first. They only have 2,000 hit points, so they're pretty weak. Not much to deal with. You don't do a lot of damage per attack though, you're only doing about 100 damage still.
The weak should stay back. Rending Saber!
Yeah, I didn't want to talk during that, because you're not going to get to see a whole lot more Rending Saber throughout the game. I used Rending Saber on the boss because there's no point in wasting it on these smaller polyps. You want to do as much damage to the Anticyclone polyp as you can. But yeah, once you take care of the smaller enemies, which I've done, oh no, I've almost done, then you can start taking care of these polyps. I mentioned in the previous recording that I would be using that grass chamber I picked up for something to do with Luke, but I ended up just doing it for Asch here because it's going to prove very handy in this boss fight. So basically, if you put the grass chamber on the skill Steel, normally what Steel does, it'll raise your critical hit rate. But if you put the grass chamber on, it not only does it do that, you also recover 8% of your maximum hit points. I think it's 8% every time you use it. Now it's not as powerful as Guy's Center. I think Guy's Center recovers like 15% or something. But you know, you can't go wrong with a little bit of free healing, right? Yeah, it's got owned, so you're gonna see me use. Oh, there's Flare Tornado. I love that one. That's Turbulence with Fire Burst. Yeah, so you see me use Steel a whole bunch of times just to get my health back here. Here's some Rending Quakes. That's Rending Thrust, which I haven't used a whole lot. Plus Earth, but I had a Dark Field, so that's why I did that. Alright, so now this guy's in his shell. When he retreats into his shell, he'll summon 4 more of these polyps for you to fight. And I recommend that you fight them before going back to fight him. See, this is another good reason I'm doing post narration, because I don't have have to worry about the fight. And I'm just fiddling around with some menu stuff here because I didn't have my computer player set up to be using items. And then Annis got killed. I wish they would use life bottles on their own. But no, I have to do that on my own because Annis spit the dust there. So yeah, take care of these smaller polyps here before you go back to the boss. This is quite a long boss fight, actually. It's not the rest of the video. You're seeing the video length right now, and you're going like, oh my god, is it that long? Well, no, it's not that long. It is the majority. But there's still a couple of scenes left afterwards that I decided would fit better in this video. That way the next video we can start off good. But all that'll make sense soon enough. The thing is, Annis is in over limit right now, but she doesn't have the required TP to use one of her arcane arts, which sucks because now she can't use her mystic art. I should have made her strategy set to use 75% of her technical points. That way, when I needed her to, you know, lay some waste with the mystic art, she'd have the required TP to do it. But anyway, here's another rending saber. I guess I can talk through it now. I don't think that's the last one of the fight either. I think there might be even one more. I got Natalia up to level 30, so she's able to use her mystic art now. But I don't think she uses it in this fight. Yeah, you got splash off. I just got Jade set to using turbulence. It's effective because it does a bunch of damage. It's one of his cheaper spells, and it's hard. You can't really dodge it as an enemy because of how it hits. So this guy doesn't have a weakness, so I think that's one of his best skills to use. I think his strongest one right now he has is Flame Burst, but that's easier to dodge. So you know, you got that's a high risk, high reward one. And I don't want to risk anything in this boss fight. So Jade's just pounding guys with turbulence, and he's getting lots of wind fields, which can be used to make either Natalia's healing wind, Annis's lightning punishment, or Ash's lightning tiger blade, which you're about to see again. There'll be more skills later on, but right now that's all he's got, so we better stick with it. Oh yeah, I use Demon Fist a lot. That's my new bread and butter, by the way. When I get back to using Luke, I can't remember if I was using it that much when I was using them, because I did have the skill. But I love Demon Fang style abilities. Like, guys got Demon Fang. I would say Demon Fang like abilities because back in like Tales of Symphonia, I'd always have Demon Fang set with either Lloyd or Kratos. So it's not Kratos. That's a different character. I'm talking about Kratos. I said this once or twice now. Anyway, yeah, this boss fight's still going on. I'm definitely running out of strategy and things to talk about. I suppose I could talk about something before I forget. If I can remember to do it before this ends here. I'm not paying attention to the fight right now. I just need to look something up here really fast here. But anyway, yeah, this fight, this is on very hard mode, so that's why it's taken forever. I could have grinded a bunch more levels, but that's not what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I had a contest for, I think, the last boss. And so you had to guess the time, like how long it would take me to beat the boss. And I had a winner, and I never ended up, I think I might have mentioned them, but I don't think I ever gave them their prize. And the only prize they wanted was a shout-out for their Let's Plays. I was like, you sure? And they're like, yeah, so here you go. So this is for Gavin Rocker. He does Let's Plays, and he really wants you to go check him out. He was the guy who won the contest, so I think he's earned the right for you to go check out his stuff And if not, you're gonna get Asch's rending saber right here. Right in the back. So yeah, go check out Haven Rocker before I forget to mention it again. I was gonna mention it like maybe during one of my other Let's Plays, but I was like, no, he won a Tales of the Abyss contest. He's getting shouted out in Tales of the Abyss. So yeah, this guy's almost dead. He's only got 2,400 hit points left. Use over limit, which sucks. But I think we got him now. Oh, I think Turbulence is gonna kill him. Yeah. Jade's the man. That's all he says is farewell. So yep, go check out Haven Rocker for his Let's Plays. Anyway, let's get back. Yeah, that boss did only took like what was that, 652? I didn't really pay attention there. It might have been longer.
What the heck was that? It was huge! Disgusting!
Fomicry research involves a number of chemicals that are harmful to living creatures. That may have been what caused this.
Asch, thank you for protecting me.
Let's get moving.
Alright, now that that's done, I highly recommend you take off all of Asch's stuff and any FSCs you given him. Phone slot chambers, so that's steel. And take off any capacity cores off anyone for what's coming up in a second here. Thank you guys for watching today's episode of Tales of the Abyss Part 40. I'm sorry it's been so long. This was like 2 episodes combined in one. Here's a skit. You notice I'm not talking right now because I end up skipping it, so that's why I'm not doing the hey, I talk about yourself for a lot. That's why I'm not doing that right now. But thanks for watching. I'm just gonna end it on a cutscene here, and then next time, Tales of the Abyss, by the way, is gonna be replacing Kirby. So you're gonna get one of these after every 2 Zelda uploads for the time being. Anyway, that's it for me. Bye bye.
Welcome back! An earthquake! Ugh! Thank you.
I remember the last time I caught you like that.
Yes, I wanted to sneak out of the castle, so I jumped from a window.
That earthquake may have been Southern Rugnica falling.
What? Why?
Because Luke destroyed the Sephiroth tree supporting Southern Rugnica. It was barely hanging on by the Sephiroth from other areas. It's about time it fell.
What effect will that have on other regions?
Did you forget that we'd been having the Phone Master open the doors to the Sephiroth?
Even with the doors open, the passage rings are protected with Yulian seals. No one can use them.
Van can.
In other words, Van is able to control the Sephiroth. Then, is his objective the further destruction of the Outer Lands?
That's what it looks like. From what I heard, the next to fall will be the area around St. Bina.
I don't have time to play with you anymore. Goodbye.